do every day, that I'm not sitting in the house.
Yeah, even with the job that I work with you, it's, you don't sit around the house all day. You get out, you become a part of the community, you give back to people, and people actually like you at your job.
Most definitely. And I've said this to you before, once you have a job, you become not just an employee, you become one of the guys.
Yeah.
To me, my job is like my second family. Between both my jobs, they're like my second home. All the guys, like I said, that I work with, like Onyx and Waverly and all the others, and Migdalia and Jimmy and Steve and all the others that work there, male and female, Jackie, Suzette, and all. But it's like they're like a second family to me.
Yeah.
And even though we may not always get along, even though we may not always see eye to eye, they watch me work hard. They've seen me come to work in a blizzard. They've seen me come to work in the heat. They've seen me work in the rain. They've seen me push home from downtown Bridgeport, pushing all the way to PT Barn. And I don't have to do it, but I enjoy working hard. And the reward I get, yeah, I guess you could say it's money, but more importantly than the money is my independence. And as we go into the next, couple weeks, and as we continue to come at you guys live each and every week, we'll talk more about the independence, but it's that drive that just pushes me. It makes me want to wake up every day. I get to be around people. I get to be part of the community. I get to be part of society. And I get to, at least on my end, I get to show people, just like myself, that just because we have a physical challenge, that we are not homebound to just being stuck behind closed doors.
Right.
That we are part of the world and we are here.
We are more than our own disability.
And when you talk about your book, tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, the book's called Disability in Society, and it's my life story, as you could say. It's how we met when we were 5, how I grew up, where I went to, who I interacted with, the situations I went through as a teenager in high school, as a college student. So it's not going to come. I'm still working on it, folks, but it's going to come out pretty soon.
Well, I look forward to when it's all finished, reading it and getting a copy for myself.
He's the most excited, folks.
Most definitely, I'm excited. One, because we are friends, but more importantly, because I'm happy to see you doing something you love doing, and it's something you're very passionate about, and it's gonna be dope.
I mean, your music album is gonna be pretty dope, man.
Speaking of that and that aspect, that's one thing I try to focus on as well, is showing that hard work, like we keep saying all night, pays off. More importantly, also hard work when you have a disability pays off, because a lot of my songs talk about having a disability. As a matter of fact, the new mixtape, the second mixtape that I'm working on right now is to focus on disability. From every track, to focus on either being inspired and how you can overcome the challenge we face, and unfortunately, yes, even some of the sad parts about having a disability. And that's just because, and I'm not knocking anybody that is not disabled, that do work hard, and I admire that, and that is what's up. The reason why I do say that people with disability, we get overlooked, because we walk in, we roll into a place and you think we can't do a job, or we're not going to be dedicated to the job. Hard work starts with an opportunity.
Yeah, true.
And, we just celebrated America's birthday. And this is the land of opportunity.
Yep.
And the one thing I am big on is everybody deserves opportunity, no matter if you are, rather if you're homosexual, if you're black, you're white, disabled or not. Everybody deserves equal opportunities in life in general. And for me, I will not sit here and let nobody tell me that I can't work towards my dreams and work towards my goals or put me down. And I will not let me put me down ever, because I know I'm better than that. Like we said at the top of the show tonight, look where we are. we went from
Yep.
doing tape shows to being here with you folks live tonight.
And I can say that I never saw that coming.
You know, sometimes in life.
But we took the opportunity and look where we're at.
More importantly, we took the initiative to make something of ourselves. And that's exactly the message we are trying to tell people, that no matter disabled or not, to...
That's good.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy. And,
It is I.
yes, the great Ricky Mister.
Just want to congratulate you on your first show.
Well, I
you.
want to say
First
thank
live
you, Ricky.
show. Good job.
Thank you.
All of America is watching you.
I believe that's true.
All right, I'll let you go.
Okay.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.
No problem.
Ciao.
Well, we got a call from Ricky.
Yeah.
Or should I say the great Ricky?
Ricky
Master.
Mestry.
And, you know, he's very talented at what he does. Talking about the great Ricky Mestry, he's good at what he does.
Oh, yeah. Does
You know,
everything.
He was sort of a mentor figure here
Right.
for me, right here in
Right,
the
right.
studio. When I first started, even before you came onto the scene, I became really good friends with Ricky because I enjoyed his passion and I like art.
And folks, he can paint. I've seen his
And he-
paintings. He
and
can paint.
And he has a vision with just artistically of how things should come out. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't call him the great Ricky Mystery for nothing.
Nope.
But like I was saying, you know, you can't put yourself under the bus.
No, you can't. You got to be
know,
able to believe in yourself.
You got a lot
and
of
have confidence.
You got
to
a
do
lot
it.
of haters in life.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what they do.
All the time.
And you got a lot of people that are gonna put you down. And I'm telling you something, sometimes you even can have your own family and friends put you down. But you gotta learn, male or female, to rise above that. You know, you can't let nobody take. I never let nobody take what I believe that I can do away from me. Rather that was going off to college, or rather that sitting in a studio here on TV with you folks, or sitting in a booth doing music.
Yep.
Ain't nobody can tell me that I can't live my dream. You know, but I'd be a ham if I didn't say without the public that I wouldn't be living my dream, because they do play a small part in that. But would I still, if they were not there, would I still be pushing for it? Yes.
You know, Dave, you told me a couple nights ago you got a surprise for everybody here, because we're going live.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what the surprise is.
Well, you're anxious to see what the surprise is. Well, but check this out, folks. Freddie didn't want people to know, but maybe some of you do. On my second mixtape, Fred here, more known as Limpy, has a actual rap verse, and we entitled the song "What Are You Gonna Do?"
Yep.
Basically giving disability a voice.
Yep.
Believe it or not, he didn't even know this. I wanted to surprise him to let all you guys know that he's actually embarking on music now, as well as his book writing, and as well as school. And just so, and you're gonna love this part, Freddie, this part.
What's
and
that?
I do hope your parents are watching right now, because your mom gave you the idea with this hip hop thing, the white boy hip hop kind of thing. Well, we took that idea in stride.
Yeah, we
and if you're watching, your son has a verse on a rap album. So yes, your son is rapping, and you heard it first on Keeping It Real Live edition, very first edition of Keeping It Real.
Nice one, Dave.
You're welcome. I figured you liked the surprise. You know, but
How did it feel to do a track with me?
how does it feel to do a track? It was awesome. Two people that were willing to work hard at whatever it was to get the job done. And I enjoy working with anybody that works hard. Like I said, my best friends are those who work hard. I'm not a big fan of lazy people. And I'm gonna explain that. Because I don't like lazy people, because I'm not a lazy person. But yet I can sit home right now and I can be lazy and get away with it. Nobody would question it. Nobody would say
true.
anything.
Very, very true.
But if I can get out and do it, then you can get out and do it. And he can get out and do it, and she can get out and do it. Now, I understand some people have limitations and they just can't, and that's understandable. I'm talking to all those who can. You know, if I can do it sitting in this wheelchair, coming to you live, okay?
Yep.
And if he can walk with a limp and come to you live, and graduate college, then I'm saying to all those at home that don't have nothing wrong with them, why can't you get off your, you know what, and do something with, your life? But we are coming, unfortunately, to the end. Of our first night
episode
of Live on Keeping It Real. So we want to remind everybody that
you can watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, that was your cue. Yeah, go on.
At Keeping It Real with David King. We also have a Twitter, 13. The @ sign is in front of it. Sorry about that. 13 Keeping It Real. We also have an Instagram, which is Keeping It Real Up Close. Snapchat, which is KIR Up Close. And the Facebook, which is Keeping It Real TV.
Awesome announcements. And, like I said, stay tuned in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
As you guys will see more of us live before the show. You guys will see us live on TV. Freddie will be giving you more updates on how his book is going. I will continue giving you updates on how the music thing is going. But, Fred, is there anything you want to say before we go off tonight?
I just want to thank everybody for watching our show. It's an awe-inspiring moment to actually feel like you're actually...
I think